Hey guys, Templar here, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of my newest types of armor, which would be my mail, which I have right down here. This is pretty much based on historical finds. This one is of 6mm, which is precisely technically used by the late medieval period. However, if you were rich enough during the early medieval period, this would mean you're a very high lord to afford this. Now, this is one set, while I also have this new mail coif. Now, this is from Lords of Battles. This is from all that stuff. Now, this coif is actually extremely accurate to timeline, which I will get into it as soon as I put on this mail. Because, well, this is a lot harder to explain because I'm holding it right now, and if you have all mail bunched up, what happens is it's like a heavy suit of armor. However, if you wear it, it's lighter, so, yeah. Ooh. Anyways, first I gotta don on this army cap, so yeah. Whew, that is heavy. Alright, now that I have my army cap on, let's put on the mail Hauberk. Now, I bought this at a type of size variation to my normal size. Now, if y'all don't understand, when it comes to sizing up the mail, you have to make sure that's of your normal shirt size, not just of your chest. You have to make sure that it's also with your sleeves. You have to make sure, well, technically, like a normal comfy shirt. Me, I wear an extra large, so I had to get an extra large. So, yeah. Okay. Now there comes, the hard part is putting on the mail. Here's the thing. Apparently the sleeves are so long, I had to, do some precise measurements to make sure that they were historically accurate for a Hauberk size. So yeah, let's just try and put this on. Yeah, you people are probably just laughing right now, aren't you? Go on, laugh it up. Okay. Put yourself in my shoes and you would not be laughing. Okay, now comes the hard part. Okay. Okay. Whew. Whew. I do love mail since it's a lot better than plate armor. Problem is, it is a pain to get on. Okay. As you can see, the Hauberk, historically accurate. It has the historical sleeve length. Now, as I stated, this was 6mm, which historical to the timeline. Now, whew, yeah, I gotta take a breather. I'll be all in 1 hour. Oh, good God. I'll be with you all in another hour. Okay. Now with all that problems done, anyways, let me just put on this belt. I gotta put on a belt here for this to work, to explain to you all, pretty much all of y'all, how this works. When it comes to mail, you gotta make sure that it's, well, held in place by a belt. If not, what happens is, as you can see, the mail just moves around like a normal shirt. So, yeah. Now, however, the sizing design is a lot different than your normal shirt. For example, say like I'm wearing a normal t-shirt. The t-shirt would be a different size compared to this. In fact, the mail has to go over a gambeson whenever you wear it. So, yeah. Now, comes the mail coif. Now this mail coif here is really cool because I got it attached with an added Vintel. Now, if y'all don't know what a Vintel is what protects the mouth. Now, this I got extremely at a great price. This is of 9mm rings. As y'all can see, upon wearing this, it's a lot more different than a normal type headset. In fact, if I was to say don on a medieval helmet like this Viking helm, of which, yes, Vikings did sometimes wear male coifs, but it depended on how rich they were. Now, the Ventel design, historians actually don't know when this might have been invented, but in some states that during the Viking period or the Viking Age, this might have actually come around. In fact, we do know from historical facts that the coif was invented probably by the Roman legions of the late era, were mainly made out of scales. However, technically this is cheaper, this with mail. So yeah, in fact the Byzantine Empire technically kept using this up until their new elevation with armor. Now, while donning on this, you can see why and how this actually is impressive, because this protects my entire face. My entire head is secure. Now, with this Ventel, what I had to do is I had to cover my face, which I'm pretty much guessing y'all can barely even hear a word I'm even saying. So, sorry in advance by that. But this, I would need someone I would need a squire or somebody to tie this around my face, as you see. So, yeah, this is the hard part. Why don't you all wait a while so that way I can actually get this done, okay? Yes, come on. Maybe y'all can help here, because let me tell you this is getting to get a little old. Can y'all please tie this around my face? Please, I need a squire. Ah! Squire! Where the hell are you? Oh, right, the plague. Oops. Hold on one moment. Get on there, you little bugger! Hey, come on. Find the ring already. You know, this is probably why, during the medieval period, sometimes they actually had this disc already attached, especially if they didn't have a squire at all. Okay, I finally got it on after 3 hours. And shut up, it is not funny. Now, as y'all can see, my entire armor design, this is all the way tied over here, and if y'all are wondering what that dragging sound is, this is my sword. Yes, it's still attached. Now, this is really cool and accurate for the timeline of what these would look like. As you can see, you cannot see my mouth moving, because this is made, because this internal thing actually has leather, which makes it kind of hard to breathe. I know this looks cool and all, but this is a pain, and then you know what. Now, here's the thing though, this is historically accurate to the timeline. As we can actually see from historical details, this has the historical strap, which all best, you did a great job with this. I love this mail, it is a great addition to my armor. Oh, but man, it was a pain to put on, so yeah. Whew. Now, this added Ventel, you can actually add. Now, I chose the side version. Hang on, I'm going to talk through this for a while, because this is kind of taking a lot of air out. Anyways, I decided to get the side Ventel, of which I prefer this because it looks a little more badass, and plus it was slightly cheaper. Another thing, also, you can also add a bottom Ventel up here to make it, well, correctly. However, I decided to go with this one because it looks a little more cool for me. I don't know if y'all like this one, but I appreciate this one a little more. It looks a little more fun to use, so to speak. Now, why is this coif so cool, you might ask? Well, as you can see, this coif and this mail are extremely different, but they both work together. So yeah. Also, another thing that came with, that actually many historians don't understand, is while wearing this, you actually have to wear a helmet with the coif. Otherwise, well, you can wear the mail without the helmet. Problem is, you don't want to wear the mail without the helmet. Why? Well, this can actually easily be seen
with the way it moves down. Yeah, that happens. Anyways, as I said, if I look down, the mail just, well, follows. So, yeah. What I need to do is wear a chin strap with this. And as you can see, this works perfectly for historical reenactments. Say if like I'm a Viking, for example, just plundering, just pulling out the sword, coming at you. This is really awesome. In fact, this really carries to what it would look like. So, yeah, the mail. Whew. And yes, it's getting really hot in here. And I live in San Antonio, Texas, if you all don't understand. And this, whew, I should have probably turned on the AC before this actually did doing this video. But yeah, I know. Whew. However, the mail is really cool with this. The only problem is while wearing this, I have a problem with seeing. For example, because of the Ventel, I can't see down so well. I can barely see to my side. But with the added helmet, I can only probably just see forward, is the thing. Now, I can easily move like I'm supposed to. I'm sorry, I just had to make a joke. But yeah. Now, whew. Now I know how the Crusaders felt. Whew. Anyways, this is really accurate to the timeline. So yeah, the mail Hauberk, as I stated, was from Lords of Battles, which they do a very good job at making good mail. I did buy a mail Hauberk from All Best Stuff, but there was kind of a problem with that. So yeah, and which I will do another video on with some of the stuff they did not get right. And this is to help them out for future references. But yeah, hang on, let me just take this off first so I can talk to you all better, and you don't understand this thing. But the strap is getting right into my mouth when this happened. Woo! Okay. And I'll take off this mail coif. Okay. It's getting a little. Oh, bloody mother, that is better. Oh. Oh. The thing is, I couldn't barely breathe through that. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad idea to buy that coif, which it's a good idea to buy for reenactors, especially some of y'all that are in Viking reenactments, and which, yes, I'm taking a look at you, from you, a lot of you, my subscribers. Now, here's the thing. This is really accurate to the timeline it would look like. I will leave links down below for both this armor and this armor, but let me talk more about this. Now, with this I had to get an extra large because, well, I have to wear an extra large t-shirt because of my shoulders. In fact, due to my shoulder design, I can't wear normal mail. I can't wear a large set of mail. I can't wear a medium-sized mail, which is kind of odd because I have a medium-sized chest body. So, yeah, you see the problem there. Because when it comes to mail, just understand your measurements when it comes to a normal shirt, and everything's done. In fact, that's the same that goes with the gammas and everything. Now, let me talk more about this mail coif. Why do I want to talk about this? Because at All Best, what you can do is that you can alternate this. What does that mean? You can, well, do what I did and put on, say, well, the Ventel. Now, as I stated in the video, you can actually, well, add a mail coif. When it comes to the mail coif, what you can actually do is that you can actually add this Ventel here. Now, as you can see, this has historical design to it. Let me just get a little closer to the camera to help you all out. Hang on. This is going to be a while. Okay, now it's fixed. As you can see, this Ventel actually has historical leather attached to it, which is really cool. Now, there is no buckles or anything. This just has this leather cord, which is really awesome. Now, you can also add leather edging to the edges here, but I decided not to. I didn't want to go all leathery on this. Now, while taking a look at this, you can also see that split in the mail of how they would have done it. Sometimes, though, they would have just attached it here. Still, though, this is really awesome, which all best you did a great job at making this mail armor. Now, I do like this a lot, which this is really cool. Now, also on All Best, if y'all don't know, you can actually even attach the mail coif to the hauberk. So, yeah. Now, the reason I didn't is because I don't like that design. In fact, whenever I see that on a hauberk, I don't like it. Now, I like seeing it on a haubergeon, but that's about it. Now, as I stated, I bought a mail hauberk from All Best, but unfortunately, everything was good. It was, like, literally, All Best, you did a good job. Problem is, this was supposed to be a hauberk. In other words, it would be like this. The mail would supposedly hang like this. It wouldn't, well, what they did is they accidentally made a hauberk slash haubergeon mix. If y'all don't know what that means, what they did is they accidentally, well, went up and, because I had to give my measurements for the armpits, so I wanted to make sure they were, well, loose like a hauberk, as they're meant to be. And I'm not a big fan of full sleeve. I like the look, but I don't like the feel. In other words, it feels odd and off to me. And here's the thing, I got the measurements on this, correct? Problem is, it was a lot longer, which was not good. And unfortunately, it was strapped down into the arm, which, no, hauberks were not meant to be doing that. They were not meant to do that. Which, if none of y'all understand, this is, All Best is a group in India, so we could probably see how they kind of got that mixed up, or accidentally, well, you know what I mean. Anyways, this I had to, well, you know, make up for it by getting this mail from, well, Lords of Battles on Cult of Athena. Now, it actually does a really good job for it. So, yeah. However, this is late medieval design. However, I believe it will work best for these, well, upcoming raids. What? Too soon? Oh, come on, you know that was perfect. Anyways, the mail from All Best kinda went wrong. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, I still do like it. I'll probably do weapon test videos on it, or show the difference between riveted mail and butted mail, which, yes, I still have my old butted mail, but I just use that for target practice. And pretty much, as I stated, I had to do some measurements with this, because the mail was all the way down here for no damn reason. Literally, it was just, I can't even explain it. But yeah, I technically took that off and made it more historical to the design of what this would have looked like. And in doing so, that mail would probably also be part of my thrusting and cutting tests with my weapons to prove a point about the medieval weaponry. Now, though, don't get me wrong, you can still buy from All Best, but with this crisis going on, I think they want to make sure to keep people safe, because I've seen a warning label on there. So hopefully they're doing great also. Hopefully they're not suffering from this epidemic, which, if All Best, if you're watching this, love y'all stuff. Make sure to get this a little more accurate next time, please, because I kind of bought a couple of other things from them that did not end up the way I thought they would have. So yeah, I'm probably going to be using those as weapon test videos also. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed about those. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, when it comes to their mail, what you could actually do is the following. You have to make sure to get your, well, sleeves done correctly. Because, now, I kind of was a little concerned due to the fact when it came to my sleeveless mail, I couldn't wear it while wearing my hauberk, which was kind of odd. Because, yeah, that was kind of weird. So, I kind of might have gone a little overboard with it. Still, though. Anyways, now, when it came down to the mail, you can buy, when you buy at All Best, what you can actually do is you can add a mail coif. Now, I haven't seen that you can actually add a Vintail on there, which is kind of odd. Otherwise, I would have actually done that with the mail. But still, though, you see my point. Now, though, also, if the mail is long enough, say if it's like a haubergeon, and it's, well, full sleeve, what you can actually do is add mail mittens, which is really cool. In fact, this is an image from it, and they do a really good job at making the mail. Now, you can also add, well, a writing slit if you want. I don't like doing that since I'm a foot soldier type. I don't like, because technically my channel most of the time when it covers soldiers, it always covers the foot soldier. It does not like to cover the cavalry, because the cavalry is just talked about too much. But yeah, you can see my point. Anyways, this mail from, well, Lords of Battles is a really good, and it did take a lot out, so yeah. But yeah, I still love All Best, and I will be buying from them in the future. In fact, I've bought technically a lot from them from my Christmas. So yeah, because this stuff, because the weapons and such are not just it. I also bought a lot of armor. So yeah. anyways, guys. Hopefully you like this video, like and subscribe, and also click that bell button for notifications, and as well also check out our Facebook setup where you can be notified of an upcoming video and what it might cover. As well, I also place a couple of hilarious funnies on there, which I know a couple of y'all have already laughed to. Anyways, buy this if you want to, and as well, I know a bunch of y'all are into Viking reenactments and such. Hopefully this crisis ends so we can see more plundering. Anyways, guys, hopefully you like this video, and as well, also subscribe to help the channel grow. Anyways, guys, it's been Templar. Have a great day.